What's yours? Hi, Pam. Where are you from?
Okay, the Mouton Village. Just a second.
Pretty groovy.
You got it?
3, 2, 1, your time.
Yeah.
Vancouver's Entertainment Weekly. The Mouton Cadet Blackfoot from 8. Who is coming?
Here we are, you know, promises made, promises kept. And here's a perfect example of what can take place. Just about a year ago, there was a special lady that was talking to us over the telephone, made a commitment to be at a very, very special event, which is the Mouton Cadet annual restaurant race. This happens to be this year's 10th anniversary. It's a fabulous way for people to, one, get to know the product, and two, certainly to raise money for all the variety of products and projects that we get involved with here. This lady over here on my right-hand side made a commitment at about 2 o'clock in the morning.
2 o'clock for me?
For you, certainly for you, 2 o'clock in the morning. I believe we woke you up. This is, of course, I'd like to introduce the Baroness Philippine de Rothschild. Thank you, Madame, for coming and joining us here at Whistler. Well, you put on a variety of events, and of course, this is one of the highlights. It's almost a sad event because although it's the 10th anniversary, it's the end of the ski season for us.
Yes.
It must be wonderful for you to come over here and partake.
I'm delighted to be here. I'm delighted to be able to keep my promise.
That was
because
great.
I made a promise, but I didn't know that I could keep it. You know, life's very demanding, and I travel all the time, and I've got a lot of work. So it was extraordinary to be able, you know, to fix these 2 little days, which are going to be 2 long days, and nice days in Whistler. Because I came to Whistler like 6 years ago, I think, but not for the race. I've never been here for the race. And every year, my people talk to me about this wonderful race, how people wear costumes, I see photographs. I mean, I've heard about it. It's not something that's, it's something familiar to me, the Mouton Cadet restaurant race here in Whistler. However, I've never been here, so I'm very, very glad. Very happy to be back in Whistler, in this new Chateau Whistler Hotel, which, of course, I had never seen for obvious reasons. It wasn't built.
Well, let's concentrate on the race. You know, the format is basically we get the restaurants involved. They put teams together. There are 3 people per team. They race in costumes. Now, was this something that you had thought about that you would wanted to have, or was it something that you wanted to just sort of move the restaurants to be aware of the product and get that kind of involvement?
I think here we really have to pay a tribute to the people who started this.
Absolutely.
And it wasn't me. And that was 10 years ago, and my father was still alive, so I was not so much involved in the business at that time. And in fact, the 3 people really who are here, who unfortunately one is not here anymore, and that's Dave Murray, they decided to have this, they had this wonderful idea. Xavier Diaz-Aguirre, Werner Schoenberger from Featherstone in Vancouver, and Xavier Diaz-Aguirre from our organization, who's now managing director. And they 3 put up this race. I think it was a mixture. If I'd like, it's difficult to speak for somebody, for people, but I think the first thing was probably their love of skiing.
Absolutely.
Their second thing, or was it the first, was their love of Mouton Cadet and their involvement and commitment in Mouton Cadet. I think the third thing was to make people partake in those 2 loves. I think I would call it like that. If I had to analyze the whole thing, I think I would put those 3 points together. And that made the race, the races every year. And I have to say that we got the most extraordinary response, and that I heard about very soon after the beginning of those races, from the Vancouver restaurants and from the Whistler restaurants. People who are still there and who have been so enthusiastic and so wonderfully helpful with our team, with our people, with our organization, that they have made the race possible. I think that's very important to say, because without these people, without the Whistler restaurants, and without the great enthusiasm of the Vancouver restaurant, this race would never have been such a success.
Well, it is a tremendous success. I understand you've got over 100 teams that are participating on the 2nd day. You've got media teams that are participating. And of course, the culmination of all of this is the fundraising, of course, that goes along with this. It's a major part of this program. The involvement's great, and it's wonderful to meet all these people. But you are very, very heavily involved in raising all kinds of money and funds for all kinds of projects. And I understand you were just at a function just the other night, and you were raising some money for that function.
Yes, that was another thing.
Tell us a little bit about that.
That was for the Vancouver, the wine auction for the Vancouver Museum. So that is the two reasons why I'm here. Of course, you're right to stress this Vancouver reason, which was the first reason. But best comes last, which is today and tomorrow. Maybe I shouldn't say this, but I hope you will appreciate. Actually, the Vancouver wine auction was a great success, a wonderful success. And that also started because we had our exhibition of our paintings for the labels for our Mouton Rothschild wine, which has those wonderful paintings, in 1986 in the Vancouver Museum. We showed that exhibition, and the first wine auction that ever took place in Vancouver and BC was that one. There was no wine auctions before us, so that I'm very happy to be a pioneer.
Absolutely, you've started something. Now you can't stop it.
No, I can't stop.
Does that mean that you're going to be over here all the time?
I'd love that. I wish I had the time to be here all the time.
We'd love to have you over.
I love skiing and I love mountain and I love all that, so it all fits in very well with my involvement too. You know, really.
We could just move the winery over here. What do you think?
Well, the winery, our winery is a bit far away, but now we have the Opus One winery in Napa Valley with the Mondavis, you see, that we've been building. And the Rothschild organization has been extremely involved in that winery. I'm going down there after tomorrow to have one of the last meetings for the decoration of the winery. And see it, and it's going to be, it is an extraordinary winery already. The wine is better and better every year. And particularly now with this winery, and the wine is wonderful, the Opus One wine.
That's fabulous. So well, congratulations on your new opening. That's wonderful. We understand that you're just getting ready right now to go out and take on the mountain.
Well,
I think that you look smashing, so we want to make sure we get the best guides and people for you, of course. YP is going to take you around. You've been wonderful. Thank you very much. We appreciate your involvement with the race out here. It's great. It's wonderful to see you. I mean, talking to you last year was kind of fun. And remember, there's a tradition here that must be carried on. It happens every year that Warner's up here, and that is when we're up at the top, on the second day, everybody makes snowballs, and we pelt them at them. So remember, that tradition must be carried on.
Okay, I didn't mind last year.
No. He held the phone away, but it's got to be carried on. So let's make sure that we continue to do that.
Okay, fine.
Thank you very, very much, Madame, for stopping by. Continued success and congratulations. Thank you for the support for the race. Whistler, and of course, everybody up here, the restaurants, really, really appreciate it. Enjoy your day, and we'll be talking to you a little bit later on.
Wonderful.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Well, we're going to just leave right now. We're going to film some of the participants. We're going up to watch some of the racing and some of the festivities to give you a little bit of the flavor of what really goes on in the Mouton Cadet race. We'll be right back after this.
Good morning, racers in the Mouton Cadet restaurant race. We're live to start this little event, and we're looking for the first few teams. Oh man, sound good.
Just don't talk. Nobody will know who you are.
Yeah. Good morning, Christine.
Yeah. Hope you're having fun at work, Linda.
No.
Over here.
Christy, Sean, and Buffin. Oh, you all ready to go? The ladies always on the left? The ladies always on the left side, I believe. Okay. This is the Western Bay Shore Hotel. The next team to line up is the Pan Pacific Black Barons.
Is this loud enough?
You yeah, okay, you're next one.
Charlie, can you hear in the back? Next team is Milestones. JJ and Brad. JJ. 3, 2, 1, go. Executive chef. Grace is ready. The right side. 3, 2, 1, go. Meridian Hotel, number 2. Hello. Hold from the outside, easier, okay. Race is ready. 3, 2, 1. Go, the Cactus Club. Team 14 under the starting gate. Title holders are Richard and Scene. Sean, okay, sorry about that. There's the gold miss. Cactus Club. Very good. This is it. Another hot team here.
No wrestling on the court.
Number 16 is next. Races ready? 3, 2, 1, go! You all ready? No? Look at all the volunteers. Didn't you see all this? Okay. Go! Casting go! Roberto and Milo. This is a hot team.
Yes.
Stay for Malvini. Okay. Le chocolat. Oh la la. Very well. No, Pacific Palisades. I'm sorry. Sarah, I tried. And Pacific Palisades. No, the Palisades Hotel. Races ready? 3, 2, 1. Go! Pacific Palisades. The Easter bunnies are going down. Karen, Clark, and John. Going, okay. Sarah, special welcome to you like every year.
Thank you.
Okay. Oh. Hold it. One of the bunnies are still holding up the course. 1, go. The programs from the Pan Pacific Hotel. In the middle of the executive chef from Moscow. Okay. Bobby Kong. Okay, the same thing on the starting gate. Team 88. 50 minutes. Races ready? 2, 1, go!
Oh, Vicky!
Division got some excellent prizes for you, some excellent trophies, some good money.
Night.
Oh, that's very kind. Did you enjoy the race today?
I did.
And
I
how did you-
enjoyed it a lot.
How did your team do?
Well, I'm hoping to get a prize for the last place because I'm in last place.
And who is
Not
your,
just the team, but myself.
and who is your team?
The Pacific Palisades.
Whoa, and what
I
else?
stopped though because I was giving the photographer Easter eggs, so I didn't do the race without stopping. So I thought that was more important to hand out Easter eggs than
So
the
you
race. Plus, I did it without my boots done up, so I wasn't quite ready to race.
So you enjoyed the Mouton Cadet
Oh,
race
yes,
here
I
on
did.
Whistler Mountain?
I did.
Very much?
Very much.
It's a lot of fun, isn't it?
It's a blast.
Are you going to try and reproduce today?
No, I don't think so. Not today.
Thanks for coming to the Mouton Cadet race.
Money for life.
Oh, we have some fresh apple pie. And if you like mussels, they're the specialty of the day. Fresh steamed mussels. The wine's the best though.
Welcome all the way from Paris, France, Philippine the Rothschild, who has come here to join us for this 10th anniversary event. I would also like to suggest that the gentleman who has worked so closely with her to put the event together, who has been here for every year, would you please welcome, now making his home in Paris, France, Xavier de Etzeguer. We had people, obviously, who was at the heart and soul of this event, along with Werner and Xavier, was David Murray. And David Murray was the guy who sat down at the table over a glass of Mouton, and everybody agreed that there had to be the kind of race that you've participated in today. In honor of David Murray, please, raise your glasses, a round of applause. Cheers! 10th anniversary event, and we are certainly honoring his memory here today.